y'all, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be doing an everyday beat. If you are interested in seeing how I came out with this look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I have a whole lot of new products that I bought from Walmart, and well, Walmart and Morphe. Morphe is where I get a lot of my makeup brushes, but I got a lot of new products that I wanted to use in this video. I wanted it to be kind of like a first time, what do they call it? First impression. Yeah, that's what it is. First impression video. One thing is not going to be a first impression. The foundation that I use is not going to be a first impression because I've been using it the last couple times I've done makeup, and I kind of wanted to like unpackage and talk about it too, but my mom used one of these one day when I wasn't home, so I'm just talk about those things. And this video is really just going to be a day-to-day face. I don't wear makeup every day, but you know, if I was to just throw on makeup for, say, maybe like going to work, I don't wear makeup at work either. Wow, okay, really? If you just don't like doing eyeshadow, this is the type of makeup look I would do. For any makeup look that I do, I always start out with moisturizer, and I just use Equate. It's called Gentle Skin Cream Long Lasting Moisture Moisturizer. It's supposed to be compared to Cetaphil. I've never really been the type of person that has spent a lot of money on skincare. I just use like a acne wash. I use that every day, and then I moisturize. And I'll use this moisturizer even if I'm not doing my makeup. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to use that is a new product is called Booster Drops Sunkissed by e.l.f. And it says, this lightweight booster supercharges your routine for a sun-kissed, healthy-looking glow. Customize your radiance with concentrated drops that can be used alone or added into any foundation, liquid, or cream for a lasting golden tone within 2 to 3 days. I want it to look golden now. I don't understand. And this is what it looks like. And this is an e.l.f. product. I got a lot of e.l.f. stuff, and I'm really excited just because it has a little dropper. Because like I said, I don't really buy skin stuff. I need a mirror. Ooh. Is there nothing else on there? Oh, duh, it's a dropper. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna just do 3 drops. This honestly feels like it's not gonna do anything at all. And I mean, it said 2 to 3 days, so I guess, I don't know. This is why I don't get skincare products, because I want to see something instantly. But okay, there's that. Okay, I'll go ahead and talk about the next things because I'm not going to be using them for a while. I got the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealers in Rich Ebony for contour, and then this one is Medium Beige for a highlight. And just kind of for comparison, if you want to know like my skin tone, I usually use Maybelline Fit Me in 365. I usually use 365, which is nutmeg. Right now it's kind of looking a little orange on me, which is why I got another foundation. We'll get into the other foundation later, but it's just kind of like for a reference. I know it's kind of like hard to pick concealers in different shades when you can't swatch it, but I'm gonna swatch on the back of my hand. I really feel like this might be too light. This is the swatch. On top I have the Ebony. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Ebony. Yeah, and the bottom is Medium Beige, and that's how they look at my skin tone. The other thing I purchased was this NYX Born to Glow foundation, and it is in the color Mocha, and I'll swatch that as well. Okay, so the very bottom is the foundation, which is in the color Mocha. So this, if you can see, that's why I'm really happy about this this top color of the e.l.f. concealer, which I'm going to use as like a contour shade. I can never really find colors that are deep enough to be a contour on me. So this is like my foundation shade. If I kind of blend it out a little bit, you can see that it matches my skin pretty well. And my face is a different color than my hand anyway, so it matches very well on my face. And then yeah, that concealer shade looks really light. I don't know, we'll see how it works. Okay, the other new products that I got are these 5 brushes from Morphe. So this brush is the M536. It's an under eye bullet brush, so real good for blending out concealer right under your eye. You have the M707 oval foundation brush. And I like to paint my foundation on. That's why I got this brush, because I do that with, I have another smaller brush. I usually use this brush, and in comparison, you see the difference. So I just wanted a bigger brush so I didn't have to do as many strokes while I put my foundation on. This is the E57 pointed concealer brush, same kind of concept, getting underneath the eye. And I would say this, compared to this, I will probably end up using this more to blend out and this to apply my concealer under my eye, or you know, wherever. I'll probably apply concealer with this under my eye, forehead, down my nose, chin, and blend out with this brush. This is the M173 Chubby Buffer Brush, and again, a lot of this stuff I got for concealer use, so you could really like underneath that eye, like where your eye, the skin kind of gathers. I'll probably use this to like last minute blend out before I set it with my setting powder. I could also use this brush to set the concealer on my eye before I do eyeshadow, or because my eyelids are hooded, even if I don't wear eyeshadow, my foundation still kind of creases. So before I set my face, I can use this brush to blend out my eye as well. And last but not least, this is the M519 Crease Blender Brush, and this is for eyeshadow. Well, you could use it for anything you want to, but I'm gonna be using it for eyeshadow in my crease, like right here in that area, to use for that. Again, won't be using that in this video because I'm not doing any eyeshadow, but I just feel like you could never have enough eye brushes. When you have good brushes for your eye makeup, baby, it's gonna pop, okay? Invest in some good brushes, and Morphe brushes, I feel like for the price, well, not even just for the price, they're really good quality brushes. They last a long time, and I like Morphe brushes. When I started like getting better quality brushes, that's when I noticed that my eye makeup was just, it was a lot better, baby. Just get you some brushes. Those are all the new products that I bought. Everything else I already have, and I'm just kind of gonna get into my foundation routine. Before I even go in to conceal my eyebrows, I really feel like this concealer, this e.l.f. concealer, is too light, and that's not the look that I'm going for. So to tone that down, I am going to use the concealers that I usually use underneath my eyebrow, and for that I will mix LA Girl Pro concealers. I'll mix the Toast and Toffee. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix those together, and then I'm going to use that to carve out underneath my eyebrow. Now I'm gonna squeeze this Born to Glow foundation. It comes, you just squeeze it out. So I'm going to squeeze that onto the back of this M707 and start painting my face. I just remembered I didn't use any primer. Okay, let me prime my face real quick. And I will use, like, I'm gonna tap just a little bit on the back of my hand. Those couple little drops right there. I'm gonna go back in with the brush that I used to conceal under my eyebrow. I'm going to tap a little bit of that and then go on top of my eyebrow with that foundation shade to conceal the top of my eyebrow. Now I'm going to blend everything out with my e.l.f. Morphe brush, and it's just a flat foundation brush. So just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to go in with this concealer in the color medium beige, just for you all to see how light it's gonna be. I feel like, yeah, no. Okay, yeah, that would be way too light for me, for my liking, especially since I don't have any eyeshadow on. Yeah, that'd be too dramatic just for like an everyday look for me. So I'm also going to go on top of that with my Toast. A shade like this, like what I'm getting, mixing those together would be something that, you know, I kind of work with. I think I'm gonna still probably like tap a little of the medium beige on top of this. Because I want some color, some brightening. So going in with the M56 to blend everything out. As you can tell, this brush is way too big to get right underneath my eye. So that's where I'm going to use that smaller buffing brush to get right underneath my eye. And this is the M173, the chubby buffer brush. I'm gonna go directly underneath my eye. I'm gonna get close to my nose. I'm also gonna use this to blend down my nose. Now I'm going back with my foundation brush to blend out the edges. Now I'm gonna go in with this Ebony shade from the e.l.f. concealer and see what it do, what it's hidden for. Y'all see that? Yeah, I usually don't. I don't use concealer for, well, I don't contour. If I do contour, it's with powder. But it be with powder that's the same color as me. I have one more thing that I bought to use. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna show y'all. See, I don't even know how to contour. Like, that's how often I don't do this. Let's see. This just seems like it's so thick. Well, it's really not thick. It's just really creamy. I think that's all I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna do my nose. This was an old brush that I used to use to blend out my under eye concealer, and it is a Morphe Jaclyn Hill 08, so it's JH08. I think I'm gonna use this now for blending out my contour. Oh, this is scaring me. Oh, I might have put too much. Okay, we're gonna work with it. Ooh, I think it's too much. Who told me to do this? Who told me to do this? I was fine with not contouring. I was fine with looking like a moon face. Y'all, this is scaring me for real. I'm gonna set my under eye with my Laura Mercier powder in Translucent Deep. This was the thing that I left out that I got. So this is a bronzer, and it is from Wet n Wild, and it's called the Wet n Wild Color Con Bronzer in the shade What Shady Beaches. And this is another thing that I kind of like. I've used contour before, like a contour shade or cream contour, stuff like that, but I've literally never used a bronzer, so this is a real first. So this is what the shade looks like. I honestly don't think it's gonna do much. I'm not even gonna show y'all the swatch because it just embarrassed me. But I'll see. I'm gonna go in. This is the PK4, and it's a contour. It's an angle brush. I'm going to use that. Go in here. This is upsetting me. Yeah, no. Unless, am I using it wrong? I mean, oh no, this is lighter than me. This is doing nothing for me. Moving forward, I am going to go into my Morphe 3502 palette, and I'm going to brush my brush along these 3 browns, and I've been using that for a shade, kind of like to contour my face, because that was laughable. And I'm upset because I looked at it. Y'all looked at the thing for so long, like, okay, bronzer. Okay. All right, but no. No. Now to set my face, I use Ruby Kiss's mineral powder in the color Chestnut. It is like RM P14. Where did I get this from? I don't know. Did they sell it at Walmart? I don't know. I feel like I get this from the hair store most of the time that I get it. But yeah, I use this. I love this. Sometimes I will get the, what is it? Is it Wet? I think it's Wet n Wild too. It is, it's a big old circle, and I know the color that I get it in is milk chocolate, and it's a big old circle. But the only thing I don't like about that is once you get so far down to the pan, like this doesn't do that. That's why I like this one. Once you get so far down to the pan with that other one that I'm talking about, it'll start cracking. And when it starts cracking, you can go ahead and wrap it up, because at any day, at any point, it's finna all fall out of the compact. And I hate that. Like, it happens literally every single time that I've had that compact. So I switched to this. My mom actually got me on this because she would buy the pressed powder for herself, but she usually gets so chestnut. I think the next color is ebony, and she picked this up on accident one time, and she just asked me if I would be able to use it. So I tried it out, and I have been using it as a pressed powder to set my face ever since. Shout out to you, Mom. You to go. So once I get done using that powder, I use that powder to dust away all of that Laura Mercier. I will also just kind of like press my brush into the rest of my skin to set everything else. And then I set my face, and it is called All-Star Face Setting Spray. Once I get done spraying my face, I use my Real Technique sponge, and I will press everything in. So while my face is still kind of damp, I will highlight. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit palette. I guess it's tourmaline. I use that shade the most, but lately I have been mixing it, and this is what I've been using as a mirror, but this is also a, I use it as a highlighter. It's from Milani. It says it's a bronze glow, but I use this and I mix it with tourmaline, and I have really been liking that shade as my highlight shade. Before I apply my lashes, I put on the color mascara. Wait, hold up, wait a minute, it's 22, forgot what I told you earlier about my eye being hooded, so it creases my foundation, buffing it out, and I'm gonna set it with the remainder of the powder that was on my brush that I used to set my under eye. Usually I do apply my little fake moles, but I can't find my brush that I usually do that with, so we're just gonna forego that step right now. Now when it comes to like an everyday look, even though I don't have eyeshadow on, I do not like baby lashes at all, not my speed. I'm not gonna wear like 25 millimeters or anything if I don't have like anything going on in my eye, but I will have on some lashes that do something. These, however, are not that lash. Like, they're so natural looking. Like, well, for the sake of this video, I am going to put them on. And, yeah. And I just included these. And a little backstory, like, I know that everybody wears, you know, different lashes. Some people can wear, you know, big lashes every single day. I can't wear any lash every single day because my eyes start watering. I got a lot of eye problems. But yeah, these are for people who really don't wear lashes like that, but they just want to pop something on, you know. You can wear a lash. There's a lash for you. And here we have the finished look. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you all like this look and if you would do your makeup like this on an everyday basis, please give this video a thumbs up. If you do anything differently, please leave that in the comment section. I kind of want to hear from you guys about what you all do for your day-to-day makeup looks. Also what you want to see in the future. Thank you all so much for continuing to support. Bye-bye.